There's another tension here. Because, what he says is that, don't be too hasty. And, if it grows, then it's of God. And if it doesn't, then it's not. But the truth is, I want to regulate Gamaliel's wisdom because, not everything that spreads and grows is godly. Cancer. Fascist movements. Not godly. Mold. Not godly. Just because something grows or spreads doesn't mean that God has blessed it. And so there's tensions here with what Gamaliel says that I am experiencing and the ways that it echoes what Jesus says. Yet what is also being regulated that I need to hear in Gamaliel's wisdom is our own proclivity to try and seize control of a situation that the Lord might be inviting us to otherwise release and to entrust to him. Gamaliel is saying, look, I know, you're nervous. I know you want to seize control of a situation. I know you want to, as an Enneagram 7 that goes to a 1 when I'm not feeling right and want to just kind of control everything. That's not always the best. I understand that notion. And what Gamaliel is saying is like, hey, this might not be yours to seize control of. Maybe it's yours to surrender and entrust it to the Lord. Gamaliel, like Jesus, is inviting the Sanhedrin in his own way to trust the Lord and to be patient, to exercise discretion and trust. It's not inaction or fence sitting. Rather, it's an acknowledgement that we don't always have all the information. We don't always have the last word. It's a recognition that God is at work even when we can't see him. And sometimes our job is to show up with open hands, not clenched fists. Knowing when we are called to action and to response, and when we are called to patience and trust. Friends, that requires wisdom and time with the Lord. I wish there was a simpler formula I could give you, that I could give to me, so that I know when to do which and which. Some step-by-step instructions that assists with discernment, that didn't require us to exercise faith in the Spirit, but there is none. Rather than formulas and pragmatic steps, what is available to us. And I think what Peter is bearing witness to, what is available to us, is a life lived in the Spirit, time spent with the Lord, and time spent with the Lord's people. And in that geography and in that place, we find our wisdom and our way forward.